The Hypercar just got an insanely big update in Le Mans Ultimate.
No! Oh, holy shit!
First of all, throw away all your previous setups you have for the Hypercars. This update is such a big physics change that the previous updates are not viable anymore. The Hypercars, together with the GTE cars, were on the oldest physics set in the game. These are also the cars the game started with and didn't really get updated since release. The GT3s on the other hand got a very big update a couple months ago and it completely transformed the car in a positive way. Gone was the extreme abuse of slip angle and gone were the insane tire temperature spikes. Finally, the GT3s felt good. It is also part of why this is currently by far the most popular class in LMU. The same has happened with the Hypercars, so let's dive in and see what changed. I've tried the new physics set on the Aston Martin Valkyrie on Monza in the Hypersprint series in Split 1. This car I've also used during the 24-hour of Le Mans before the update, so I've quite decent experience with it and this is also the reason why I chose this car for testing. Gone is the weird vagueness you got in the slow to mid speed corners. You feel so much more connected to the car and the tires. You actually know what is going on. It feels now like the tires are stiffer and communicating better what is happening to them. Entry feels much better, also in low speed thrill braking. Mid corner you can feel what the car is doing and how much it is rotating. And on exit you feel way better how much lateral grip you have on the front tires and how much grip you have for accelerating. This is all very nicely communicated through the force feedback of LMU, which is significantly different than it was before. Also, some people were complaining that the force feedback was too light. That is definitely not the case anymore and they feel on par with the GT3s now. If you have played LMU before the 1.0 update, you will definitely know how bad the slip angle abuse was in Hypercars, GTEs and GT3s. You could just step on the gas in the middle of the corner to make the car rotate and force it through the corner while almost drifting. I mean, just look at the example which is playing right now and tell me this shouldn't be changed. This was something that was also very apparent in R-Factor 2. Which shares the same physics engine as this game. This all changed for the GT3s when they came out with the new Tyre model update, which almost made this non-existent. You can still get slip angle and it is still important that you do so, but it's not as extreme as before. Same happened with the Hypercars. The difference in how you drive the car is almost the same as what happened to the GT3s. You don't have to get massive slip angle on mid corner and corner exit anymore to get good pace out of the Hypercar, which is more fun and as someone who has never driven a Hypercar in real life, also more realistic. The flat spots are also touched on. No longer is it like a binary system, but it feels more gradually, so minor spins or brief lockups didn't seem to ruin the race instantly anymore, like they used to. You definitely need more significant lockups to really ruin your tires.
Ah! Fuck, man!
The only problem for me is that through the force feedback, it really still feels like a significant flat spot, even though it isn't. It also didn't show in the pace or how the car behaved that I had a flat spot. I don't know if this is realistic, so if a real life driver can comment on this, please do. Braking also changed because of this update. It isn't necessarily more easy, but it communicates better how the car behaves under braking, which makes it more predictable. You know better when the car is gonna lock up, and it also felt like you can better dial in the brake balance and brake migration settings more. At the end of yesterday's stream, I had a good understanding of what the settings did and had it dialed in perfectly for the last race. I didn't have any more micro lockups and could brake later and with more confidence than before. The braking feels more rewarding now and it made me want to get better at it, unlike before this update. Although I didn't personally try the new cold tires for the Hypercar, as the Hypersprint series has tire warmers, I saw on other people's streams and videos that cold tires also got a big change.
How quickly we can warm up those tires?
They take longer to go fully to temperature, which is more realistic in my opinion. I remember the Spa race in 2023, which I attended in real life, where it was very cold. Fuoco spun big time coming out of the pit and rammed it into the wall, almost as fast as you can ram like for this video. Also there were GT3s overtaking the Hypercars who were on cold tires and the Hypercars struggling to go up Eau Rouge. This change really reminded me of those moments, which is a positive in my books. All in all, I'm really happy that they finally gave the Hypercars some love. I hope this change can blow some new energy in this class, as it's not very popular in game right now if you look at special events and daily races. This change didn't really give people in Split 1 the skill to drive them, but step by step they are making NMU an insanely good racing simulator, and I wish them all the luck in the future and that they keep up with the good content they are producing. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.